So each one of us has to think about this. What is the goal of my life? What is the best thing for me? What do I really want? Do I want stress, anxiety, problems, lamentation, difficulties, anger, envy, politics? Do I want this in my life? Or do I want susu kamkatam, everything is blissful? Choice is yours. Krishna doesn't force. Prabhupada once said to me, love means no force. Love means no force. It went deep into my heart. Another thing he said to me that I remembered so clearly because I'd never heard it before. He said, don't be Krishna unconscious. Now I'd heard of Krishna consciousness, but he said, don't be Krishna unconscious. Krishna unconscious means that I've joined this movement and I'm following everything, but automatically, mechanically, by rote. No feeling, no bhav. Just do it, get it over with, finish. You call that unconscious. Don't be Krishna unconscious. He said, first become conscious, then you can become Krishna conscious. So we have to become conscious of what we're doing, what we've been given, this process, full awareness, and do it correctly. And then we can become Krishna conscious. Prabhupada took the genius of Prabhupada. Here's the genius of Prabhupada. This is my final statement. He took the deepest, most profound knowledge that most rishis, swamis, and gurus struggle to explain to people, struggle to understand, and he made it so simple that anybody could understand, even a child. And Einstein, you all know Albert Einstein, who's considered one of the most intelligent human beings. He said that if you know the subject matter really well, you can explain it so simply that even a child can understand. He understood this point. So when sometimes we go and we hear someone speak and we don't, what did he mean? And you don't fully get it. You think, wow, it's so deep. He's speaking at such a deep level, I couldn't quite grasp it. But actually, that's not the case. He didn't understand the subject matter, so he couldn't explain it so that anybody could understand. But we're thinking, oh, Swamiji, he's so advanced. It's a misconception. But when anybody understands the subject matter really well, they can explain it to anyone and everyone can understand it. So I hope that I have spoken in such a way that you have understood it. If not, please ask questions and we can dispel any doubts. So thank you very much. And who will ask a question?
Prabhuji, I have one comment about non-violent movement in India. Prior to that, in 1857, especially people in North opposed the British rule. And as you all know, Goswami Tulsidas has composed Ramcharitmanas. So there is one verse there, and that is Paradheen Sapnehu Sukh Nahi. So as long as you are under the rule of others, you cannot expect happiness. And this particular slok was prohibited by the British government. Nobody could read it loud, Paradheen Sapnehu Sukh Nahi, because they cite danger. That people are getting...
Which government was that?
Second?
Which government?
British government.
The British government. They could understand the meaning that this would, yeah. So the British government, they didn't last.
Yeah.
Because in the material world, nothing lasts. Everything comes to an end. Think about this. If everything comes to an end, that means all my relationships come to an end. Everything that I hold dear comes to an end. It means that whatever fleeting happiness is there in the material world ends in heartbreak. That's the meaning. Beginning, middle, and end. I love my parents, but they will leave. Heartbreak. Sometimes the greatest heartbreak to a parent is when the child dies. They don't expect this. So in the material world, there's no susu. But we want this. But don't try to think that we can get it in this world. Unless and until we practice bhakti yoga, then we can get it in this world. Because we're connected then to the spiritual energy. So just like someone who's fallen into a deep well has no hope of getting out, unless someone else comes along and throws down a rope. That's his only hope to get pulled out of the well, is it not? So Prabhupada has thrown down that rope for us. And if we don't hold on to it, to allow him to pull us out, then we must be fool number one. Maybe we don't understand our situation. So since there's no questions, I assume that nobody has any doubts.
You explained very, very, very perfect and well. I went inside like a lot of doubts here.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. So why don't we chant a little more kirtan to experience that sukh